guys, and welcome to turn number 9 of Operation Aftermath. This is 5-star General here with the KMT and US turn. Alright, so let's start right away with KMT. KMT has still free IPP. We'll spend all of it. Sorry, I can't get through. So, I spent free IPP on our infantry. Same as the previous turns. No combat move, no non-combat movement. I will just stand here in Yunnan and wait for the inevitable attack from Japan. So I'm adding an infantry here. Let's take the unit recap here, because maybe you have seen there was a mistake in the last Japanese turn. Japan thought that AA gun fires first strike, which isn't, so we rolled for the 2 fighters, and I rolled for another mountain brigade, which was missing. At the end, I lost a militia, and the Japanese attack suffered 1 more infantry. So this is already adjusted here. So what we can see is we have now 15 infantry, 1 mountain brigade, 2 AA guns, 2 artillery, and a militia. I will add some more stuff here on the US turn, but that's about it for the KMT turn. And as always, I get the bonus for the Burma Road and 1 IPP for Yunnan. So I end up the turn with 3 IPP. Alright, next up, US. 32 to spend, but let's do the tech rolls and the peacetime income increase first. Last turn was not so successful. I rolled a 3, so I need another 3 now to reach the 35 threshold here. So let's start with that first. I hope for a high number. Let's see. And that is a 9. Wonderful. I take that. So 35 plus 9 is, 32 plus 9 is 41. But that means I'm now able to move ships around, and I can do escort duty in the Atlantic. I think 2 sea zones away from the coastline. Alright, next up is the tech rolls here. I will start for improved factories. Oh, will I? No, sorry. No, I already assigned 6 tech rolls here, so I will start with amphibious doctrine. There is no modifier here, and I need a 7 or higher. That's an 11. Beautiful. So I have a small chance to finish it next turn. Beautiful. Next up, heavy armor. I have a +2 here on that, so let's roll for that. 11. So finally, heavy armor gets on the stage. Next up will be jet fighters. I have a +3 here, so let's see. We should get it somehow at 12. Okay, not that it was necessary, but all right. Stage 2 here for jet fighters. Also important one. Long range. I have no modifier here, so I just need an 8 or higher. That's a 12. Wow, I have really good tech rolls here, and peacetime increase roll was also great. Next up, large ship construction. I want to catch up with the Japanese here. I want to get to stage 3, but I fail. So I have a +2 on the next turn. Too bad. I really want to build these larger ships here, and I have a +2 on strategic rockets. So come on. Need that too. Also failed, so I have a +3 on the next turn. But overall, not too bad, not too bad. I was really lucky, I think, with the peacetime income increase and some techs were advancing here, which is great. But no change for the turn, because no tech was finished this turn. But nevertheless, a really good start into that turn number 9. That means, as we can now move ships around in non-combat move, we will do that right after I show you my purchases. So what I do now, I will advance the carrier, which is now in stage 3. It will move to stage 2. Let's do that right away. I will delete that. The heavy cruiser, one will be finished, another one will be built, so we can just keep those here. So 1 and 2. That was 12 IPP in total. Then I will lend lease a Marine to UK and a Mountain Brigade to KMT. That's another 8, so we are now at 20. Upgrading a minor port to a major port, which is 4 IPP, so I'm now at 24. 24 plus 8 for 2 militia and 2 militia upgrades means that I have spent all of my 32 bucks. I think we can just keep it like that. And let's see what we can do with non-combat movement. First of all, I will move all my ships from San Francisco into port in Hawaii. Of course, except the coastal submarines. They will move 1 to P24. But all of these ships here, sorry, that was not correct. They will move to Hawaii. The 2 fighters will also fly to what is it? The sea zone around Hawaii, and will land on the carrier. The attack bomber will also fly to Hawaii, both of them. The medium bomber will fly to Hawaii. And sorry, I forgot one thing. This transport from San Francisco, it was in port, is picking up the infantry from San Francisco and also go in port here. The infantry will arrive here in Hawaii. Still have terrible TTS kills here. Sorry for that. All right. The non-combat movement here is done, but we have 2 more ships to move. So these 2 ships, they're actually in P50, so both of them will move out of port and will move to Guam. They can't go in port here as there is no major port. And I think that is it about movement here in the Pacific. I will clean that up a little bit for the save game, and I will remove this import marker. And let's check out the other side of the board. Now I'm allowed to do some escort duty here, which I will do. I will take this destroyer here, go here to A19 together with the other 2 destroyers. So they will go on escort duty. Let's see if I can find the marker here. Yes, there it is. So all of these 3 ships are on escort duty here in C zone A19. All right. Then what else do we have? We have a transport here in port. I think it will stay there. Wait a second, this is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they can all move this free spaces. So this transport here in port in Washington will pick up the infantry and the other infantry and will move to New York, go in port there. The transport in what is it, 36 is picking up the light tank and the infantry and will also move 1, 2, and 3. Put everything into New York here, and the transport, of course, will also be there. All right. What else do we have? We have 2 battleships, so both battleships and, oh, sorry, that was, didn't want to move the import marker here, so I'm just moving the battleship and the fleet carrier. Sorry, 2 battleships. I will just remove the ship here and put another one in here, an A440. So they will stay here. Let's put them right here, so we need a little bit more space. Fleet carrier, all right. And then we have the light cruiser, which will also be part of the fleet in A40. The destroyer will also move to A40. And we can remove this import marker here. we have two coastal subs, so these two coastal subs move down into a, what is it, A37. And what else do we have? We have another light cruiser and a heavy cruiser. The heavy cruiser will join 1, 2, 3, will be part of the escort duty here in A19, together with the destroyer. From Washington DC, it can move 1, 2, 3. So they will all stay in A19, be an escort duty. The light cruiser will move down 1 and 2 into A40, joining the fleet there. And I think I have now moved all the ships around. There's another militia here, an infantry. The seaplane is up here in New England. Let's make one strategic rail move. The militia will move, I think both militias. Wait a second, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 infantry now. 5 infantry, artillery, and a light tank. So I need, oh, I think that's okay. So we just move these two militias onto the, should we? No, we just stay here in New England. They move up, they rail up to New England, joining the seaplane there, and as mentioned, the light tank. These 5 infantry and the artillery stay in New York together with the 3 transports in port, and I think we have moved now everything we want to move. Let's do placement of units. So let's go to the Atlantic side of the board first. There we will have the British Marine as land lease and a major port upgrade. Let's place them. So the Marine obviously goes to New York, sorry, from New York to London, and we'll place it right here. So I hope the UK can utilize this as best as they can. I will make a major port upgrade here in Panama, removing the minor port here, and I think that should be it for the Atlantic side of the board. Still can't move the ships through the Panama Canal, but well, we can do that later when we reach wartime income, and some more stuff to place here. KMT Mountain Brigade obviously goes to Yunnan, adding another one to the existing one, so 2 mountain brigades now here. I make a unit recap at the end of the video. 1 heavy cruiser was finished here, will be placed in San Francisco in the sea zone, so I don't have to put it in port, I guess, because yeah, no danger is here at the moment. And then we have the militia upgrades and the infantry, the militia upgrades and another militia. So that means as every turn we just add 1 infantry to the northern island of the Philippines. The militia will be placed there too, so effectively having one more infantry there. The other upgrade goes to Midway. So now we do have a infantry and a militia right here. And I think that should be it for placement. Let me cross-check if everything was according to the plan. And I think this is it. Yeah, I have placed a new heavy cruiser here on the production board here. And carrier was advanced from stage 3 to stage 2, so I can finish it next turn. So let's check out the income. As I had another really good roll here for a peacetime income increase. I'm now at 41. I saved nothing, so we can just move up to 41 for US, which is great, I think. So it will end the turn with 41. Let's do a quick unit recap, because we had some changes here this turn. Again, Philippines, we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 infantry and a militia. On the southern island here is still a single militia. Then we have a transport and the destroyer here in P43. Sorry, I forgot. In Guam, we have an infantry and another infantry, effectively two. Midway has a militia and an infantry. Now Hawaii has 1, 2, 3 infantry, 1 AA gun, a medium bomber, 2 tactical bombers. In the sea zone in Hawaii, it's called P29. In port, we now have a carrier with 2 fighters. We have a destroyer, a heavy cruiser. We have 2 battleships. We have another heavy cruiser, another 2 destroyers, and 2 transports. 2 coastal subs here in P22. P24. Sea zone P25 has a heavy cruiser. There's a American militia here in San Francisco, and that's it. No, not completely. Atu and Cusca. I can't read it. Yeah, so the northern island here also has 1 militia. Let's take a look onto the other side of the board. I've moved around some ships here. So we now have 2 battleships, a fleet carrier, 2 light cruiser and 1 destroyer in A40. There was a major port upgrade here in Panama. Panama has militia. 2 coastal subs here in A37, sorry. And now in New York, we have 3 transports in port, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, sorry, that was wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4 infantry, a light tank, an artillery, and a militia in New York, 2 militias in New England, and a seaplane in New England as well. On escort duty, we have now 4 destroyers and 1 heavy cruiser, and I hope I can make the escort marker a little bit bigger, so all ships will be placed here. What else do we have? We have lend-leased a Marine to London, to UK. We have lend-leased a Mountain Brigade to KMT. Let's do a quick unit recap here as well at the end of the turn. Again, 15 infantry, 2 mountain brigades, 2 AA guns, 2 artillery, and 1 militia. KMT ends the turn with 3 IPP, and US ends the turn with 41 IPP. Looking forward for turn number 10. So Germany is up next. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a good one. Bye bye.